Конечно же, безусловно, вкладывают деньги, но это миллиард, это правительство может себе позволить. Сейчас мы пойдем дальше, говорю как раз о частных инвесторах. Я как бы сюда площадку на повыше. Все кроме та площадка.
Видишь, вот так вторая, наверное. Еще где-то дальше третья. Ну, видишь, вот так вообще.
Где залив, а где море? Посередине.
Of September 2020, Sergey Vaklukov. I continue my live stream from Kaliningrad region. This is Curonian Spit, so-called Curonian Spit or Curonian curve in Russian language. We call this Kurskaya Kosa. You know, this is a unique place which is added to the World Heritage Sites of UNESCO, because this is something really unique, which was formed for millions and millions years. So literally, this is the sand dunes, which is right in the middle of the Baltic Sea. They are created such a thin, relatively thin but long, almost 100 kilometers long sand dune line. This is the lens, and this happens in a result of a process which lasted for millions of years. It's when the sand started to go above the level of the sea and created the land line. Okay, if you will look at the map, you can find Kaliningrad, and there look up north, and you will easily see this line in a Baltic Sea. Now this is the line which separates the Curonian Lagoon from the Baltic Sea. Okay, and you will see that actually it goes from Kaliningrad region, from almost from this town of Zelenogradsk to Klaipėda. It's already the country of Lithuania. It lasts for 60 miles, 98 kilometers, and you see what it is all about. Actually, here was the problem. The thing is, these sand dunes, they are moving all the time. They used to move all the time, and this was the problem. And only like in 19th century, the scientists actually stopped the huge migration of the sands because they started actually to plant the trees here, the woods, and the woods with its roots, they go deep under the ground, and that's what helps to stop the migration of the sands, and it's pretty important. This is a unique place. And look, let me tell you that actually here, when you will come here to Curonian Spit, It's not only just to look at the dunes, but also you will find a lot of hotels, restaurants, the dancing forest, and the beaches, sand beaches.
Вы меня, конечно, извините, все, что находится с этой стороны, это залив. Вот это вот и вот там до конца. А Балтика находится совершенно с другой стороны. Вот, видишь залив? Видите залив. Балтика, она находится строго вот тут. Вы не можете видеть, она залив.
So now what we can see here, it's the bay,
Залив имеет вот такой форму. Видите?
lagoon, and from the right side of me there is a Baltic Sea. Here I'm located at the height of F. This is the last name of one of the scientists, one of the inspectors of these sand dunes, who was involved into the problem of the migration of sand dunes.
Со стороны дюн это залив.
So here in many places you can find an ideal sand beaches, the sand like this. Well, here it is all like mixed with the pieces of the grass, pieces of the trees, but there's the beaches where just absolutely pure sand like this. Here is many observation platforms, wooden roads, pedestrian roads. You see, like that, pretty comfortable to walk.
Сотка меня хоть что ли?
Давайте я вас двоих.
Looking here, you really can imagine how unique is this place and how many years it was needed just naturally for the nature to create such a thin landline of sand dunes. And there was the problem of migration of the sands all the time. The wind just moved it all the way to the bay. Here is nice LTE. How is the connection? Let me know. If you wanna zoom binoculars. Okay, the quality is good. Yes, I was making the speed test before I started, and the upload was like up to 30 megabit per second, which is more than enough. I think that my upload speeds for this 720p live stream is like maybe 3-4 megabit per second. Often you're telling me that, wow, why only 720p, which is just HD, not even full HD. But this is YouTube application, which can give maximum 720. I used to make, well, here is an information, well, in Russian only, but I guess if you will go to the website, which is park-kosa.ru, I believe there must be an information in English language. The height of F, Franz F, you see, that's he is. They call them the how to say, the conqueror of the moving dunes. That's it. I told you that they stopped the problem of moving dunes only in the 19th century. It was the problem that the sand was moving, and actually it was also destroying little settlements that used to be here. So let me finish my mind about the quality of the picture. If you remember, a week ago I tried to make the live stream from this side application for the live streams, which is called Live Now. Live Now, it lets you, it gives you many options that YouTube official application never give you. For example, I can use, for example, different microphones. I can use microphone from the back side, microphone from the front side, and even microphone in a bottom side. Okay, then I can also use a wide angle camera. Yes, iPhone 11, it has wide angle camera, and here it is not available. I mean, I can start wide angle lens camera, and there you can yourself select the quality, and up to 4K, 2K, Full HD, HD, and even less. Okay, like SD standard definition, and even bitrate. You can choose the bitrate. So I've tried not to go so far. I just tried to stream with Full HD, which is 1080p, and it worked pretty good. But then there was only one disadvantage. The disadvantage which has killed all the other advantages. The thing is, when you're losing the connection, YouTube application is just waiting for you to connect again. But Live Now just finished the stream, which is absolutely unacceptable. So it's actually completely interrupted my my live stream, which I was making in St. Petersburg back in those days. So 720p, now it's maximum. I don't know, maybe it makes sense to search for something else. Maybe other application, or to wait for a major update from YouTube. As I told you, here is several observation platforms. We have visited some, and now going like to front of the scientists who conquered the sand dunes, the migration of sand dunes. Look, as you know, at this time to Kaliningrad I came by plane because I prefer to travel with. As you know, I prefer to travel by car, but to Kaliningrad, for now, you can come only by plane, because the borders are closed. You need to drive through Lithuania and Latvia here, or Belarus and Latvia. I came with the assistance of MIG Avia. See the link below. The guys from MIG Avia, it's a local travel company in Kaliningrad. If you will decide to come to Kaliningrad, I recommend to address to them. Okay, MIG Avia, yet from 1990s. Those who are thinking that the quality of the picture looks like 240p, you just check the settings of your YouTube player. You just need to make sure you set 720p. Well, this is, I think, that the highest point to observe, which is called height of F. Franz F., the scientist who conquered the migration of sand dunes. And look, the guys from Avia travel agency told me that this year Kaliningrad and Kaliningrad region beats absolutely all the records of the amounts of the tourists that coming. They are saying that even in a World Cup 2018 year, here wasn't more tourists than this year, probably because of closed borders. And all the Russians who had plans to go somewhere else, they came here. And not only here.
Саша, иди сюда.
That's what the sand dunes are all about. Now the migration of sand dunes stopped, mostly thankful to the planting of different trees, bushes, and everything. You know, their roots helps. Now here is the side of the bay, and on the other side we can't see from here, but there's Baltic Sea. And if you will look at the map, you will see that's Curonian Spit or Curonian Curve. We call it Kurskaya Kosa. It is what was created with a million years process of the sand dunes going above the level of the sea. And that's what created such a thin but long line of the sand dunes that goes from the nowadays territory of Kaliningrad region to the territory of Lithuania. Just check on a map to get a full understanding what it is. Look, find Kaliningrad, watch up north, and you will see there's such a line. Such a relatively thin but long line goes from about Kaliningrad to Klaipėda of Lithuania.
Так, ну что, пойдемте в обратную сторону. Море нас ждет.
Что ты там делаешь?
Мы находимся на дне высота Эфа. Вид шикарнейший, который раз сюда приезжаю. Который раз. Лена Аврамовна, я в восторге. Две, раз. Это залив.
Зачем бежать? Смотри, как красиво.
Hello, Christine. Hello to Reno, Nevada, where you can register the divorce pretty fast, as I know, right?
Парень симпатичный, что говорит на английском.
Всем привет.
Привет, да.
Hi. Шикарное место.
Девушка особенная.
Потом выберем.
Три фотографии.
Ты мне на видео снимаешь.
Да, прекрасно. Bibo Day. Прекрасно. Прекрасно, я тебе скажу. Yeah, I love to go down way more than go up, right? I think I'm not original in it. Do I? If you remember, in January 2020, I've been to the conference, a digital conference. I mean, it's like and I remember that there was the Minister of Tourism of Kaliningrad region. And now it seems like it's good when the region have the whole Ministry of Tourism, because tourism starts to work and to as the guys from World Cup 2018. The thing is, Kaliningrad was one of the hosts of the games of world. And that year they had like a records. But this year, with a closed, such a huge event like World Cup, here was more tourists. So actually, that tells me that Russians actually travel a lot, and here is a huge travel potential. The thing is, in a normal years, pre-pandemic years, many prefer to go to Turkey, Egypt, Cyprus, what else? Tunisia, Greece. But now they all are traveling inside of Russia, and I think this is a positive moment.
Их вообще не видно.
Let's, on the way back, look once again at the sand dunes. Dudes. Let's look at the dunes, dudes. Dunes is definitely a place for dudes. Right, dudes? For nude dudes. So here you can find the beaches with such a sand, just a pure nice sand. The only bad that's most of the year the Baltic Sea is pretty cold. It's Baltic. Yes, it's a pretty comfortable walkaway, all with such a wooden bricks, all covered with the woods.
Туда не ходи, сюда не ходи.
Туда не ходи, туда не ходи.
Заплойки не заплывают. Мы сейчас дойдем туда.
Okay, dudes, I gotta go to the next place, and here I'm gonna stop this live stream. Stay tuned, keep watching. Today we'll make more of the live streams. Thank you for watching. In the end, just one more panorama. Comments, like, subscribe if you're not yet. Hello from Kaliningrad region. Curonian Spit.